Hi everyone, this is another video for travel advisors who are traveling on a hosted trip. Before we did a basics video to help you with general navigation and whatnot. In this video, we're going to go to some of the more advanced features, and without further ado, we'll start at the navigation screen again. So let's touch the three lines in the upper left. We've talked about the itinerary. I'm going to talk a little bit about the shared gallery. Now, as you're going along, you can add to this. Your host may have preloaded some photos here, which is great. As you're going along, you can add to it and share any of your best images, whether those are your selfies, your sunset shots, your best room photos, your new friends, whatever it is, you can add it here and share it with everyone else on the trip. You will have a photo credit. You can see that there is a name on that. You can also add a description to that by editing it. And adding is simple. It just goes to your camera roll on your phone, and you would upload or create the media like we talked about in the prior video right here, and add it. Be sure to save when you're done. With any photo in the gallery, or indeed anywhere in FamGuru, whether that's preloaded for you by your host or something you have added, you can put this on social media. So let's take this one. And in the upper right hand corner, the three dots always means there's more options, more information at that location. We can export it. So if you export it, very simple, it will open up your phone's options. You can put that in an email to a client, you can text it to someone, you can put it on your Facebook or your Instagram, whatever that is. So very simple to get it onto social media. One thing I'll mention is that Instagram, for example, does not support any app other than Instagram itself doing more than one video or uh, photo at a time. It's not an issue with FamGuru, it's just the way Instagram works. So if you're looking to upload more than one or two, you'll rather go to your camera roll and do it from there through the Instagram app, just to let you know. Okay, so that's a bit about the gallery. You can also add to the gallery when you're in the chat. We'll talk about that as we move along today. I'm going to mention files and information. If your host wishes, they can preload any information about the trip. This could be weather patterns in the destination that you're visiting. It could be entry requirements, visa requirements, travel health. So wherever you see a document, you can click the download button and it will bring the document up for you, just like that. When it has to do with a hotel, they may have added a document to a hotel or to an itinerary element. The same function applies. You can always click the download button and you can open that PDF as you are in any place that you see a PDF. And that's there for your reference here and in the future. You can you can download those, email them to yourselves, give them to clients whenever you want, whenever it's needed. Next, we're going to talk a bit about trip requirements. So for every fam trip, your host is going to need some information, right? They might need a passport copy. They're certainly going to need your flights or your ferries or whatever it is that you're getting there so they can pick you up at the airport. So they can add specific requirements to FamGuru and ask for you to reply to them and give them that information. So let's take a look at what that looks like. You should see requirements on your home screen, and you can also get to it here. So in this case, they've asked for arrival information and a passport copy. They have submitted deadline dates. FamGuru will start pinging you with both emails and in-app notifications, little badges on your app, as you get closer to this deadline to remind you that you need to provide them with this information. Let's take a look at one of them. So passport information. I'm actually the host of this trip, so I can see that I can see everybody on the trip. In this case, it's me and Melissa. And if somebody has submitted their information and the host approves it, you'll see an approved status. If I want to look at this, I can download this and see that it was indeed my passport. So my host, when I upload a copy of my passport, then the host is able to look at it, approve it, and I get a notification saying all good to go. But if it isn't there, you'll see submit required, which means you have to click on that and you have to upload passport here. You may also have a section that's asking you for information. It might not be a document upload, but but simply a place to type in information that you have to give to your host. If you don't have a copy of your passport on the phone or can't get to it from your phone, that's okay. FamGuru also works on the web at web.famguru.app. You can log in with your same email address and password, and you can upload it from there. Very easy to do. Okay, so trip requirements. That's just a little bit about that. And then finally, in this section, we're going to talk about FamGuru Chat. It makes most sense to have a chat function within FamGuru. Most trips have typically had a WhatsApp group, but with WhatsApp, about a year from now, they'll put those photos and those videos into deep storage, so it may not be accessible in the future. Within FamGuru, anything that goes in the chat is totally accessible before, during, and after the trip for as long as you have your FamGuru account. So how does one get to the chat? Click on this, and in this section down here at the bottom, you can do a chat with anybody else in the trip. This is the group chat right here. So we'll just add that. And so anybody else on my trip will see that I can add that. The other part of it here is if you want to do a one-to-one chat with someone here, you can click that and you can chat one-to-one. Now you don't need you don't need to get somebody on WhatsApp. It's already part of FamGuru for you. You can also create a private group. So if there are 10 of you and you want to talk to 2 people specifically, you can create the group and select your different fellow participants to be part of your group. All right. When you have a chat notification, you'll see that down at the bottom, and you can go into the chat right here and check your notifications and go into the trip that you were working in. Going back to the trip here, let me go back to the chat here. If you want to add a photo, you can absolutely do that here. You can take a photo, or you can add a photo from your camera roll. If we do that, I can add it here, and you can also add the image to the gallery if you wish. So very easy to share what you're seeing with your fellow fan mates, and very easy to keep that in the gallery for everybody to see after the fact. And you can always refer back to the chat. So I hope this is helpful as you learn a little bit more about FamGuru. There's certainly more to it. We welcome you to look at the videos and also to drop us a note if you have any questions. And thank you very much.